Yo, what's going on, guys? Back today with another video. And before I want to get into the rest of the video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support in all the recent videos. The last video has almost 400 views, which is just insane to me. And like I said, shout out to Hayden for being in that video. Uh, but like, dude, speaking of that last video, his account is gone. It's gone. Thank God it is. We we were saying like we need him. We thought his account wasn't even gonna get got because he's buddy buddy with Elon, but like thank God that his account is done and dusted. He needs to get off Twitter and better himself, bro. He really just needs to do better. Um, like I understand completely. Oh yeah, you have a right to have an opinion and all that, but like there's a difference between having an opinion and then just straight up hate speech. Like that's literally what that was. That's what most of it was. It was just hate speech. Like, dude. And then there was someone in the comments of that last video trying to defend it, saying, "Oh yeah, it's just his opinion." Like, you sound like an idiot. Like I don't know what else to say, but you just sound like an idiot, man. It's literally just hate. It is actually just straight hate. There's no other way to put it. There's nothing, no work. It's just hate speech, bro. Like, you look very, very dumb trying to defend that. I mean, if you're trying to defend it, you're probably the one sitting here agreeing with all of his takes and allowing him to continue saying them because, oh yeah, these people are dumb enough to agree, so surely there's other people that also like, no, you sound so dumb. You sound so dumb. Oh my goodness, dude. And like it really is just sad to see because this is someone that a lot of people like looked up to in terms of like being an artist and like being successful, and to have someone be that like looked up to just be just a terrible person, like it sucks for sure. It definitely sucks. uh and like I said, I definitely am someone. I wouldn't say I looked up to him, but I definitely enjoyed a lot of his music. Like I said in one of the videos I talked about him, I have the Dark Fantasy vinyl sitting in my room. Like, it's just really, really embarrassing to see someone that I enjoy listening to this much be this just horrible, horrible person. Uh, it really does suck a lot. That's that sucks a lot. Um, it's just I don't know, man. It is very, very embarrassing, and like I said, hopefully he takes this ban to whoa this ban to heart and actually attempts to do better. And if he doesn't, well, you're just gonna repeat the cycle because that's what you get for not learning your lesson. Nice. And anyway, in other news, that's Super Bowl, man. Oh, what a generational hate watch. I was having the time of my life watching those absolute bums get decimated for basically in the entire game. They stat padded at the end to make the score look, more respectable, but they had 40 dropped on their head, man. Like it would have been really sick if they got shut out, but obviously that was not gonna happen. Like, I guess the devil magic kind of wore out, and dude, it only it stuck through, so they didn't get shut out. Wow, what a goal! it stuck through so that they didn't get shut out. But man, time of my life, bro. Every Chiefs fans out there, I hope you had an outstanding time the other night. I hope you had a great time last night. And even then, for the halftime show, dude, oh my goodness, what a halftime show. I I predicted like a long when the show got announced, because I think it was getting announced like, oh my goodness, it was getting announced like right in the middle of the beef, or like at the end of it, somewhere around then. Like he was gonna be the Super Bowl headliner, and I was like, dude, if we hear "Not Like Us" on national television, this guy Drake is so finished then. And like he hinted at it throughout the entire performance. I was like, dude, you can't keep doing this. And then he finally started it up. Oh my! I was sitting here in my chair laughing like an absolute maniac when it came on, bro. Because he comes across and says the bar with like the most evil grin ever, and I'm like, yeah, this guy is this guy is crazy. Like, oh my, dude. I don't understand. Do not beef with this guy, bro. Do not beef with this guy whatsoever. This guy is a maniac. Oh my goodness. And he had like the little A chain for not only like a biter, but for like, dude, oh, oh my goodness, like that, the whole performance too, like being able to SZA being there as well, being able to hear like one of my favorite Kendrick songs, which is All the Stars, like that. I was so happy that entire performance, man. It definitely made me want to re-listen to GNX, which I do need to do. I might honestly do that today. Uh, like, dude, what? One thing I want to say, like, people were like dude, what is that touch? Like the opinions of the album, or not the album, the performance are really mixed, because the audio for like the broadcast and like the Tubi stream, because I was watching on Tubi, like dude, what are these passes? Hello? Like the audio for the two like broadcast was like really different, so that's what making people say like either the best performance or like the worst performance ever, because on the broadcast version his voice was like mad muffled, while on the stream that I was watching, his audio was coming through like perfectly. It sounded crystal clear. And it's just, oh man, what a performance, dude. What a performance. It like I will definitely be, when I get the chance, I'm definitely re-listening to GNX, because what an album, honestly. It is so crazy. Like that that whole performance is honestly like a crazy full circle moment. Probably like into the tune of like the weekends, because his Super Bowl performance was just a victory lap after hours came out, just like basically like biggest song in the world, like probably one of, if not his biggest album to date, mainly because of Blinding Lights, but at the same time, like it was worldwide, dude. And I was so happy to see him have that performance. And it's so full circle, because if you know his story, he basically went from being broke and homeless in the streets like of Toronto to be performing at the Super Bowl. Like that's just absurd, honestly. And it's kind of, I say it's the same like victory lap here, because this whole like being able to like pop out like this after not dropping for so long, and basically get to drop like probably the biggest diss track ever on national television, while he's probably sitting there watching with other people, and have all these like subtle hints in the performance. Like, dude, that is, if that's not a victory lap, I have no idea what is, bro. What a performance. Just elite. Elite, elite, elite. Whew. So, and like, and then going back to the game, obviously, obviously I was having the time of my life because I despise the Chiefs. So watching them get absolutely torched in every way, shape, or form, they could not do anything about the pass rush, bro. Absolutely nothing. Like Mahomes was getting sacked left and right. He threw like what 3 or 4 picks. Like he actually put up a Hall of Shame performance in such an important like game because this was supposed to be them three-peating. Nope. Hall of Shame performance. Referee. Like not only the fact that Mahomes just put up a Hall of Shame stinker. Like the Chiefs just got out coached the whole game. They just got out coached. What was that? They just got out coached the whole game, bro. They couldn't do anything. Like their defense was on the field like way more than their offense was. Like the Chiefs had so many 3-and-outs and so many like, and even then the Eagles had a lot. Oh my God, how's that not a goal? The Eagles had a lot of field goals in that game, but like it didn't even matter because our offense would just end up back on the field anyway because the Chiefs just kept turning the ball over and over and over and over again. Like oh my goodness, it was so like I was sitting there in a group, dude, I was sitting there in a group chat like live tweeting with other people who were watching the game at the time, and like, dude, it was embarrassing. They were actually just getting destroyed, and I was enjoying it. Like I said, best hate watch since I watched the Patriots. I don't think that game they got destroyed, but watching the Patriots lose to the Eagles that year, oh my goodness, I was happy as can be. I was happy as can be, man. And I don't know. Just a great night, honestly. I just had great Super Bowl, great halftime show, great outcome. Screw the not the Eagles. Screw the Chiefs. Hate those guys. And come on. And yeah, I that's in other news. We probably talk about some like other big things that happened that I haven't maybe like discussed. Which one of them, dude, the Luka trade. What in the world were they thinking? They like you are a team that just got to the finals with this guy being like the main reason you got to the finals, and even though he was gassed in those finals, he was like not only gassed, he was playing with probably like 3 or 4 injuries. Like, dude, in what sense of the word are you like are thinking, yeah, you know what? Let's trade this guy. But let's not trade this guy to, get some draft picks to rebuild. Let's trade him to win now without the main reason we were winning. And a 30-something-year-old AD that's so injury prone. He literally is out injured right now. Like, are we like serious? Like, there's no like rhyme or reason behind what could have possibly like made that trade go through other than the league made. Like, that is one of those trades that is like, okay, the league is definitely behind this, because there's no way probably like there's no way one of the biggest international players in the league gets traded to the biggest market in the league for a bag of chips and like a pair of shoes. Like, there's nothing else behind that besides, oh yeah, we need the viewership to go up. Like, dude, what are we doing, dude? Like, there's literally no reason that he would have got traded that makes, like, people tried to make or trying to like come up with takes to make it make sense why Luka got traded. But the thing is, none of them make sense because the trade just doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense from both sides of Well, it makes sense from the Lakers side because now they're getting someone that can replace LeBron in the long term, and they still have picks that they can build around Luka that'll become somewhat worth it because if he when he re-signs with the team, he'll still be like uh he'll be like early 30s by the time he'll end up like re-signing. And like the main reason that Dallas ended up like one of the main reasons is they didn't want to give him like a supermax deal. And it's not that he didn't want to take it because why would you not take a supermax deal? Like that is the most money you could possibly get in the NBA. So why would you not take it? Especially with how much he very obviously not only cared about the team, but with how much he meant to like the city. Like the Dallas literally had like a Luka day. Like there's no reason why he himself would not take a supermax deal. So that means that the board was not willing to give him that deal, which is why they wanted him to move on. Okay, what the good goal, I guess. But it's literally all on the board that he did not get that deal, and eventually